This is a brand new Android TV running on Windows PC. In this video, I will show you how to install and run Android TV on any PC or laptop running Windows 11 or Windows 10. This effectively turns your computer into a smart TV. So without wasting any time, let's get started. Before we begin, you will need a PC or laptop running Windows 10 or Windows 11. For the best experience, I recommend at least 8 GB of RAM and a reasonably fast processor. Now once you're ready, open your favorite web browser. Now go to this link and download Android Studio. Once the download is complete, open the installer and begin the setup process. Install Android Studio along with the Android Virtual Device Manager. Then click Next. Now choose your preferred installation location or leave it at the default path and continue with the installation. Once the installation is complete, launch Android Studio. Use the standard installation type and install the required SDK components. And make sure you have a stable Wi-Fi connection because Android Studio will need to download SDK tools and packages. Then accept the license agreement and click Finish. When Android Studio opens, click More Actions and select SDK Manager. Now by default, Android Studio installs the latest Android SDK. At the time of recording this video, Android TV is based on Android 16, which uses API level 36. You can also install newer SDK versions if they are available. Once the SDK installation is complete, we are ready to create an Android TV emulator. Then click More Actions and select Virtual Device Manager. Now from the sidebar, choose TV, then select your preferred device profile. I recommend using the 1080p option since it works very well on most Windows PCs. Now go ahead and click Next and give your virtual device a name. And select x86 or 64 system image. Now go ahead, download and install the Android 16 system image and make sure it matches the SDK version you installed earlier. Once the download is complete, open Advanced Settings. For the boot option, I recommend selecting Cold Boot. This starts the emulator from scratch each time and can help prevent stability issues. For internal storage, allocate at least 8 GB. If you plan to install many applications from the Play Store, I recommend assigning 16 GB or more. Now keep in mind that the storage you allocate must be available on your Windows PC. If your system runs out of free space, the emulator may crash. If your CPU has multiple cores, assigning about half of them to the emulator can significantly improve the performance. For example, my processor has 6 physical cores, so I will allocate 4. For graphics rendering, choose hardware. If you have a dedicated GPU, this can greatly improve the performance. If you're unsure, leave it on automatic. For RAM, allocate at least 4 GB. In my case, I will assign 8 GB from my system's 24 GB of RAM. Avoid assigning all of your system RAM, which may slow down your Windows computer. Once everything is configured, click Finish. Now you will see your Android TV emulator in the Virtual Device Manager. Then click the Start button and wait a few minutes for Android TV to boot. And there it is, Android TV is now running on Windows. On the right side of the emulator, you will find more controls. By pressing F1, you can see the default key bindings. For example, Ctrl plus Backspace works as the back button, and Ctrl plus H takes you to the home screen. Go ahead and sign in with your Google account. To get a more immersive experience, let's enable full screen mode. By default, the Android TV window can be resized, but it doesn't support full screen mode. Go ahead and open App Store on Windows and install this application. Next, create an auto hotkey script by right-clicking in your preferred location and creating a brand new script file. Then open it with Notepad and paste this code. Then save the file and double-click it to run the script in the background. Now you can press F11 inside the Android TV emulator to switch between windowed and full screen mode. Android TV comes with Google Play Store, which allows you to install compatible applications and games. I tested few games and they ran very well. And when you are done working with Android TV, just go ahead and press Ctrl plus P or click the X button on the emulator window to close Android TV. Since we are using the auto hotkey, make sure to stop it from running in the background when you are no longer using the emulator. And that's pretty much it, and that's how you can install and run Android TV on a Windows PC or laptop. Let me know what you think about this in the comment section down below. If you have any questions or queries, do post them in the comments. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to see more content. Thank you so much for watching. This has been KSK Royal. I will see you in the next one.